Hey Woodhound, so even though in the last video you saw up at my neighbor's, Tony came over and helped me with, I think it was almost a dozen trees that we brought down. So even though I have that big mess to deal with up there and all of those trees to clean up and get eventually back here to my wood yard, the first thing I gotta do is take care of this mess behind me here. So that was the plan today, to just come out here and get some of the stuff bucked up behind me, get it cleaned up, get it sorted, and get it ready for splitting. Because once again this week we have some weather moving in. Looks like it's gonna be rain the next 2 to 3 days. So I wanted to get something lined up that I could come back here if I wanted to and split in the rain under the shelter. So I got a good amount of wood bucked up here, stuff that I can now clean up and get further back to the rest of that pile. I have a bunch of rounds there. I have some rounds staged up here. I kind of sorted out the stuff that I know. This stuff, when I split it, is going to go into the shelter. There's this pile of oak. It's already bucked up. I just need to get it split. And then, like I said, I think the rest of this here is all oak. And if you add this oak to all of those dead standing oak trees that Tony dropped, I think I am at a point where I have the most oak I've ever had in my wood yard. And I'm not saying having all this oak is a bad thing. It's just that oak, it's a great heating firewood, but it's not necessarily my favorite firewood to have here in the wood yard. And if you listen to the episode of the Woodhounds podcast where Joe and I talked about our favorite firewoods, you would know what my favorite firewood is and why I don't really like oak. If you haven't listened to that episode of the podcast, go to thewoodhounds.com and check it out. But yeah, it's just, there's a couple reasons, and as ironic as it is, one of the firewoods that I like but I don't like, I'm ending up having quite a bit of it in my wood yard this year. All right, so we'll see all you Woodhounds tomorrow night on the Back 40 Firewood channel for Friday Night Live, the live stream at 8 p.m. Central. Until then, stay safe, have fun, and be cool.